Hello, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel Abuya Gifar guys. Welcome to my channel.
Of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beckley beside me. Thanks for that, Peter.
Okay.
The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Kita tuh mencoba chemistry guys di sini.
There's the whistle. Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition. He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he? Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the... He was berating his defence before making the save.
Dia main individu tuh.
Messi, facing up to his adversary.
Nganu tur sedikit tur.
Azar, and they can counter here. Oh, good read. He read that really well and stopped it. Messi. Now Mbappe. Showing great feet there. Oh, sweet feet.
Cuma itu.
Can't be beaten that easily. Thiago, and it's Thiago going face to face with his great rival. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges? Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted. That's great position. So good from him. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Loose pass. And that's a good ball.
Ngapain dia?
Tunisia have got it back and they'll have another go. And the shot.
Good bro, gile. Gue yang kasih oper tuh enak banget kan? Gila.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it. Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too.
Good bro. Pakai bilang Saliba cur.
Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Keprasur. Astagfirullahaladzim, keprasur tuh.
And the lead lost no time at all. Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune. Well, I admire players who do that, because they just don't give up on anything. So they have it all to do again. You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too. He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Lama tuh telat tuh dia tuh.
Musiala. Hazard. And he's lost his prize of shots.
He's telat tuh dia tekan tuh.
And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Bisa tuh dapat.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal. Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can. Milan with the lead. And things are much healthier in their favour. Big chance! Thiago, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him.
No.
Indonesia are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
Gila Messi cur.
Thuram chooses to go cross-field. That's a great ball cross-field. And it's Messi.
Oh, nggak skill cur.
Azar. Well seen. Saw that coming. That was well played. Well stopped. Rijkaard. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Rijkaard. And Van Bronckhorst. Pass somewhat off
Siapa
target.
cuk?
Yaya Toure. And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end of the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So there was the first half. Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Gets us going once more. Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Hazard running with intent. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Pelé. And the counter-attack is on for Milan. And it's Seedorf. Thiago can so cleverly bypass the press. Can he spark a counter here? He's taking on the lot of them. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pelé with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger. Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen. He's cut it out. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Van Dijk. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And reclaimed it in a trice. Milan are looking to break at pace. He's picked his way through. Great vision. And that is expertly dealt with. And the counter is on.
Ya Allah, perannya.
Now, can they get him away? Mbappe. Messi. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Seedorf getting this one clear. Nesta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. Azar. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He shot a goal! And he hits the net! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Not sure whether that was anticipation or communication, Peter, but he made it look like a double.
Lo mas saya ngelis apa itu? Ngelis CEO sing cedera wasit Efootball iku kuwi jenenge apa?
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 9, Messi.
So changes of foot here, and from both sides. Milan go up by 2 and are looking good. Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat. Kaká with the foul.
On the field. Number 20.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Number 25, Dola. Number 21, Eto. Number 23, Vinicius Junior. Number 13, Frank Lampard.
Nicely weighted ball. Seedorf really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. No, he refuses to take the bait. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rijkaard does really well there. He is strong. And it's Kaká. And here's Eto. And the shot! Cruyff. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, John, surely! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. So smooth, a signature finish. It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off. And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Milan visibly comfortable, now up by 3. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team click. Chance! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this. So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. To be expected, Peter. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Rasanya turnamen gratis sih kalau.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now. And Bronkhorst.
No, Broncos.
Gyökeres was only too happy to help out in defence.
Aku sosok Google loh,
Well,
Mai,
it's not a
so.
surprise to see that these days, all
Okay.
part of a forward's duties. Well, that is a good challenge from him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Wali ya perannya Lampard kah?
That has been cut short. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And again, it's run loose. Who's going to get there? Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Could move up a gear here. And he cuts out the supply. Van Bronckhorst. And that will be it. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
And we come to you now with a
Your
quick
reflections then,
request for
Jim.
support
Well,
for
Peter,
our
I
charity
really
fund,
couldn't see
Champion
what this
Football.
team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to say.
Salty Herin. Kenapa sih kok pendek-pendek ya? Champion aku tahu turnamen ku yo, sing turnamen tak play sing karo sing ngene. Iku kok pemain sing ah iya ya, pemain pure-pure.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
No, he's seen through all of that. And it's Messi. Messi. Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, he's not getting his way this time. Hazard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now he's got space here. And this is Shevchenko. Here comes the cross. That has been knocked clear. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Dembele, unable to make it happen for all his good... Struck first time! And that's off target.
Ibrahimovic clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And it's played forward. Schneider. Cafu. Van Dijk. Oh, it's Dembele. Nesta proves too strong.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Eto'o clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his... And Shevchenko! Goal! And we have liftoff! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
DPMM are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Nice.
They've won a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi with the short one.
Wah, aku nak dihukuman kura nak.
DPMM are looking to go forward now. Oh, some astute defending there. Great vision.
Wah,
Eto'o finds himself offside.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Dembele's cross. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Now there's a Dembele! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Eto'o. He's picked his way through, delivered low, and he's gone looking for safety. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Guardiola. And here's Hazard.
Hazard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And now the breakaway. Nicely spread. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Zola. Dembele.
Offside lah kota.
Managed to get himself offside.
Insyaallah kita tak gitu juga.
And for the first half, that is that. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Indonesia unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter bins located by the entrance
Musuhan nila kay
gates. Thank
komisyon
you
to.
very much for your cooperation.
Musuhan mo betul keluar pertandingan sing balane siji.
So we're off again.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Cafu. He slings it. He leaps for it. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Messi makes a move down the right. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is lovely. So chance!
Good, bro.
That's a sharp finish.
Gila, skill gue tuh keluar tuh.
Grab themselves an equalizer.
Well, you have to
Habis
credit
ini
the
JJ lah.
desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle.
Bagus
And they
aja
did
gue
exactly what was
tarik-tarik
needed
gitu, terobos
to get
gol
back
gil.
into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Anjir, apa ya gol pertama nih? Tak tarik-tarik, terobos ndak gue syuting gila. Tapi ora assist tuh.
Like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Anjir, ke mas untuk turnamen gratis no. Saliba tak ganti apa pemain sing 75 niku. So nice, so alright.
Gimana sih pagi-pagi? Hati-hati di jalan ya. Sambil aku temenin.
Kejap, aku nak buat naik video ni.
Parkir bus atau strategi jenius. Sekarang gue bakal bedah formasi 5-2-3 milik top global dengan ranking tembus 286 dan gue bakal review seberapa bagus formasi 5-2-3 yang dia punya. Sebelum itu bagi kalian yang mau nonton pertandingan bola liga
Sama
Sure.
2000 sampai 2004 Kristen, 2004 sampai selamanya Islam. Sampai atas. Dan sesungguhnya Allah itu Tuhanku dan Tuhanmu, maka sembahlah Dia. Ini adalah jalan yang lurus. Bisa dalam kepercayaan umat Muslim Nabi ke-24, tetapi dalam kepercayaan umat Nasrani. All my friends are toxic.
Salibnya tak ganti apa pemain sing 75 niku.
Langsung telepon bapak ya. Halo Pak, sinyo nabrak Pak. Nabrak Pak. Day in my life edisi pulang bersepeda. Jadi ini aku habis bersepeda di Bikini Bottom, lanjut budut. Lantainya kotor, berpasir. Ya udah aku sapu dulu. Kena orang. Ya udah karena salah, aku pun minta minumannya. Entah kenapa dia pun pergi. Persoalan hidup akan selalu pusing. Artinya,
Cinco tecnología.
parfum yang pas. Paling enak dari Scarlett kita tanya ke Mas Dea. Sama Eder ya Mas.
Bono. Non sei nessuno. Berarti ki strikerku sing apa nek serat aku. Berarti ki kurangi strikermu lah, kok sing go striker kok. Bapakku paling kok tak ganti, bapakku ae sing tak ganti kok.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Lille have opted to go 3-4-3 by the looks of it here, Jim.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But, boy, it can work at one end.
Dembele. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Oh, it's Dembele. That's a good ball out wide. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He is through here. McTominay. Gerrard. Gerrard finds himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the counter is on. Pelé stood his ground strongly. Good take and the finish!
Gosh. Don't worry, the
By the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Messi plays it short. Lille have the chance to go the other way. Gerrard, delicate ball and it takes a shot! Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Musiala. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Musiala.
Masih pengen gocek dia tuh, sumpah.
Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Dia tuh pengen dapat
Lille
skill
have
gocek.
quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work
Bisa
ethic,
satu
really.
ayam sih.
The way they always go
Ngapain
chasing
buat
the ball in
Newcastle?
numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's a throw-in.
Jangan gaji lah, kayak gini cok.
Musiala.
Nah kalau gini terus juga nggak apa-apa anjir.
Musiala plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Musiala. Lam is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And a header! Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. That's going to go a long way. All the way back.
Oh.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Gerrard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Ferdinand. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Hazard scooting forward. Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Vitinha. And he's managed to get free. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Indonesia unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 25. Le numéro 20. Gérard.
So right back into the action.
À leur place.
Indonesia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they
Bisa
knew what
kalau
they were doing.
Numéro 10.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Ngapain ya kiperku ya? Tolol banget. Paksa tuh.
Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pepe. Indonesia have a free kick. Messi clears. Lille have it back and can go again. And it's Messi. Shot could be on. It's Pele! Well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Indonesia restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Changement en cours.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Hazard. Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Zola looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the...
He's having a pop! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Looking tidy in possession here. Hazard. Van Dijk with the clearance. Vitinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he latch on to this?
Offside, Cok. Telat, Cok, anjing.
It's flagged offside.
Changement pour Lille. Le numéro 23.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Nedved. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm simply refused to be outdone there. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. Mbappe.
Oh, kosong outlet kok. Kota semua
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Araujo. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's fabulous.
There they go, hunting again.
Ya Allah,
That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Well, that pass surprised
Piye wong
everyone,
iki ku?
and not in a
Bapak.
good way. Nedved running with intent.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment.
Yes,
This game
mantap
could yet
sedikit
yield a
lah.
winner.
Knocks it out wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Opts to play. Oh, shooting chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Ibrahimovic with the short one. Oh, that's neat. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, that was never
Kecil
going to
tuh.
be. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mohamed Salah is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Nicked it back promptly.
Salah apa cok bikin?
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Salah
So
pernah.
from him.
And it's Nedved. Dembele receives it. Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Eto. Caught offside that time. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Dia kena wong cok.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And he's well positioned here. That's a cute ball. And that has been knocked clear. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he gets rid in a hurry. Deftly away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be.
Berarti aku kakean iku ndosokno sing nggo pengganti iku. Berarti loro iki. Lah iya aku berarti pemainnya manjir, main quest gak iso kabeh lek iku Manuel Kanji malah sing masuk ambek Jose Maria Gimenez.
Biasanya kalau di Domain itu malah spesifik jangan sesuatu. Ini diskon video, kalau nggak bisa gitu. Kemudian
Hari pertama kita bakal bikin sapu-sapu yang menginvasi sungai Indonesia. Ya guys, ini kan yang berkonfort kemarin dikubur. Bayangin kalau ternyata banyak manfaatnya. Ya guys, jadi ceritanya kemarin kita sudah dapat kiriman ikan sapu-sapu hidup dari Kak Arif. Ini ditangkapin langsung dari sungai Ciliwung ya guys, yang kadang tuh kotor banget dan bahkan tercemar logam berat. Makanya ikan sapu-sapu yang sebanyak ini tuh nggak bisa dimakan. Jadi kita harus cari manfaat non pangannya. Nah pertama ikan sapu-sapu ini dipotong dulu ya guys. Jujur gue nggak berani. Pokoknya ini di sini kita ambil dagingnya, bareng sama kulit dan tulangnya juga. Next ini lanjut kita blender ya guys, buat bikin jadi adonan gitu, biar nanti gampang buat kita uji. Jujur ini kulit sapu-sapu tebal dan keras banget sih guys. Tapi pokoknya kita mau bikin jadi kayak gini. Nah oke, catat. Ini dia rangkaian uji ikan sapu-sapu yang bakal kita lakuin. Satu, kita bakal uji proximat guys, buat cek kandungan karbohidrat, protein, lemak, dan lain-lain dari ikan sapu-sapu ini. Karena bayangin ya, kalau ternyata dia tinggi protein, bisa loh kita manfaatin jadi pupuk. Lanjut kita bakal cek juga kandungan logam berat buat verifikasi ya. Bener gak sih ikan ini tuh terkontaminasi logam yang bisa bahaya kalau kita konsumsi. Nah lanjut jeroan ikan ini bakal kita uji juga. Kita bakal cek bakterinya. Soalnya karena ini ikan kan makan segala kan guys. Jadi coba ya kita lihat ada bakteri apa aja sih di ususnya. Oke guys, sekarang kita bakal mulai uji satu-satu. Pasti kemarin-kemarin kita uji.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So straight into the action. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
Short changes him with that pass. Robson. Chance here to counter. Messi powering forward here. Vitinha. And no, he's seen through all of that. Vitinha was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Milan have a free kick.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Del Piero. Ibrahimovic. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Messi. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That is a brilliant interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Dembele going forward, and here's Del Piero. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. So what can they make of this? Taken back almost at once. Robson.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this?
Pele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to...
There's the header! In he goes again! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He leaps for it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Robson is offering a wry smile there.
He's got away with one there.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Messi has it out wide and in space. He's got away. Zanetti, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Messi. Keeper's got good distance on that. 30 minutes gone. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Zanetti. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, can he get onto this? And And it's Del Piero. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. James. Stood up well to him there. Zanetti. He'll try from distance! Cleared without hesitation. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Goulart does really well to win the ball there. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Pepe. Del Piero. He is through. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Indonesia really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Vitinha. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, that's nice. No, he's not getting his way this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Robson. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Tries to play it through. James, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. So we've reached the hour mark. Pelé. Messi in acres of space out wide. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And still, we await the first breakthrough.
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Del Piero. Del Piero is flagged offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 14. Alexandre Pato.
Goulet does really well there, he is strong. Pele quietly revving up. Milan are looking to break at pace. That could spell trouble. He'll try to keep this alive. No outsmarting him this time. Looking to play him in. Arda Güler. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, they can break here. Now it's Eto'o. Pele. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lampard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Chiellini. Searching pass he's played there. No luck with that dink over the top. Van Dijk with the clearance.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Played in by Eto'o.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time.
Just let John know one of
Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Opts for safety.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Arda Güler. Look at the space here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Numero 8. Lasciano il campo per il numero 80. Ronaldinho. Il numero 22.
Milan making further changes here and in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's...
And the shot! And he's only too happy to take that back. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely spread. Where it came from. Messi. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Indonesia certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that should have been made.
Cadanganku tak nggo cadangan sing 75 ngene iku.
Saya minta maaf, ini memang jalur Anda, tapi saya tadi mau ke sebelah kanan. Saya mau tahu kok saya mau lewat. Saya sorry banget ya. Masalah apa deh? Iya, cuman betul.
Iya tau wong iki ku.
Ini salahnya saya. Saya tadi mau ke kanan, saya sih nggak tahu ternyata di depan ada yang kanan. Jadi ada pembatas ya Pak, udah jelas. Betul, tapi saya mau belok kanan. Jadi kan lagi diperbaikin. Sorry, ini memang salah saya nggak tahu. Belok kanan Pak, untuk di sana Pak, nggak kayak gini Pak. Ternyata depan ada Pak, saya pikir begitu. Kuning berat. Iya,